Hi, Jake. My name is Ben, and I'm a software engineer for Metricfire. And the goal of this video is to demonstrate end-to-end data ingestion. So this is the landing page of our application. I have a simple script set up. So this is just using the Netcat utility to loop through this metric and send it to one of our hosted Carbon endpoints right here. This is the graphite format for metrics. This is the metric name here. It's formatted in dot notation. There's a numeric value associated with the metric, and it is prefixed with a unique API key that's unique to every account, and that authenticates the request. But basically, I'm just going to send this metric, or run this script rather. And I'm going to start a stopwatch. And I have a Grafana dashboard set up. So we will time how long it takes for the ingestion to reach our database, be queried from the database, and be rendered onto the graph. Generally, the average time for ingestion is about 30 to 90 seconds. And that's because the data has to travel through multiple layers before it hits our database. There's a load balancing layer. Then we save the data in these temporary spool files as a backup. And then it moves to the aggregation layer where we aggregate it into multiple resolutions: 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 300 seconds, and 3,600 seconds are 4 different buckets. And as a side note, our database can handle high cardinality queries. We have optimized to traverse all of the data structures very quickly. And that's really our main strength with hosted graphite, is ingesting and storing high amounts of metrics and data. Oh, and as you can see, now the data points have arrived. It looks like it's been roughly a minute, maybe just over a minute, between sending the script, having the data ingested in our backend, and then being rendered on the graph. And you can see I do have the 5-second resolution enabled in this graph. If you notice the time on the little tooltip, it's separated by 5-second intervals. But so that's a rough demonstration on how to send a metric, how it's ingested, and roughly the time it takes to process that data. So we would definitely love to learn more about your monitoring requirements. So please book a demo with us so we can continue the discussion. Thank you so much.